Welcome back to So What, a podcast for beginner sewists. In today's episode, we will be discussing having a passion for sewing. You see, a mentor once told me if you don't know what your passion is, it is what you think about or spend time scrolling on social media when you're in a relaxed state. And today, I want to talk to you about having that passion. If you're like me, you follow quite a few sewists and crafters and even have a Pinterest page filled with many inspirational ideas you plan to one day make. Going to Joann's or Michael's or even Hobby Lobby is a treat for you. And if that's something that brings you joy, you've found your people. Welcome. While many spend time scrolling through their TikToks or Instagram or Facebook for entertainment, I do the same. And while I am often entertained by how people create things, what really causes me to pause and pay attention or watch the video to the end is when I see sewists and crafters sharing their talents on social media. These videos keep me engrossed and keep my creative minds going. The first thought that often comes to my mind is, wow, that's pretty cool. And this thought is often followed by, now, how do I make that? And who can I gift it to? So, if you're a close family member or friend of mine, you have likely received a handmade item from me. You can thank social media for that. I do have a store where I sell things I make, and right now I primarily make hair bonnets and shower caps. So you can find those at printedbonnet.com or if you want to pick up a pattern of mine, a simple beginner friendly projects pattern, you can find that on isewithjoy.com. So you see, being a sewist is not just a passion for me, it's also a profitable business because I can make unique items for people as well. For me, true satisfaction comes from coming up with an idea, creating something from nothing. So, what is it about this craft that really captures our hearts and sparks our creativity and keeps us coming back for more? For many of us, sewing isn't just a hobby, it's a love affair. It's a way to express ourselves, to bring our vision to life, and to create something tangible and beautiful with our own hands. It is a connection to generations past, a way to slow down in a fast paced world, and a source of immense personal satisfaction. Think about that feeling when you finally finish a project, whether it's a perfectly fitted garment, a cozy quilt, a whimsical stuffed animal. There's a unique sense of accomplishment that comes from knowing you made it yourself. You poured your time, your energy, and your creativity into it, and the result is something truly special. The passion for sewing often starts with a spark of inspiration. Sometimes I go into a store, get ideas of things to make, and I've heard people often say, when you go to Target, Target tells you what you need. For me, the same is true, and for many others who love to sew. The passion for sewing or creating things gives us ideas of things we want to make. Going into a store and seeing a beautiful dress or a unique looking piece inspires and gets our creative juices flowing. We often think, I can make that. And the same is true when I visit a fabric store like Joann's or Michael's. So, I follow and I know a lot of sewists who have a cherished piece of fabric that they want to transform into something new. And that initial idea of getting the fabric is like an implanted seed. And then once you purchase that fabric, you start to plan and gather your materials. It begins to start to grow and you start to build your creativity. The process of sewing itself can be incredibly meditative. The rhythmic sound of the sewing machine, the careful placements of each stitch, the way the fabric transforms under your hands, it's a form of active mindfulness. It allows you to focus on the present moment, to forget about the stresses of daily life, and to get lost in the flow of creation. You see, the passion for sewing goes beyond the individual act of creating. It's also about community. Sewing has a rich history of bringing people together. I remember dresses my mom made for me when I was younger and how it felt to wear those dresses because I knew I was wearing something very uniquely handmade. I remember spending time learning to sew for my great aunt, and I've enjoyed teaching and spending time sewing with other like minded people. It builds lifelong friendships and gives the feeling of belonging to a community. Sharing tips, showing off projects, and supporting each other is a vital part of the sewing experience. It's a way to connect with like minded individuals, to learn from each other, and to celebrate the shared love of this craft. Sewing also brings an emotional connection to the special dresses my mom made for me and my sisters as a child. I get happy feelings when I think back to those years. Paying it forward, I've made it a point to create a handmade gift for each and every one of my siblings' kids. These items have become keepsakes for them, and in some cases will be passed down through generations, thereby becoming a family heirloom filled with memories and love. You see, these handmade items become a symbol of care and affection. They're not just objects that are they're actually tangible expressions of our emotions. The passion for sewing is also about continuous learning and growth. There's always a new technique to master, a new pattern to try, a new fabric to explore. It's a journey of discovery that keeps us engaged and challenged. And as we improve our skills, our confidence grows, and we feel empowered to tackle even more ambitious projects. So, what fuels your passion for sewing? Is it the creative expression, the meditative process, the sense of accomplishment, the connection to community, or the emotional bonds we create through our craft? Perhaps it's a combination of all these things. Whatever your reason, embrace that passion. Let it guide your heart and your hands and inspire your creativity and bring joy to your life. The world is a more beautiful place because of the things we sew with love. Thank you for joining me today on Sew What? Keep stitching, keep creating, and keep that passion alive. I'll see you next time for more sewing inspirations.